I'm sick of people acting like this is normal. Like this is just normal behavior. Like, oh, there's still people out there that are like, oh, he needs time. He needs time. He needs time. Yo, listen, by the time this video goes live right here, if Ten Hag's not sacked, United's not serious, bro. Like, you're not a serious club. Like, you stop it. You're not a serious club, man. Because let me explain something to y'all, man. We got to talk about a few things, right? Was today's a red card? Probably not. Bruno Fernandes is slipping, so it's not, I don't even know if it's a red card, right? But at the end of the day, if he connects as well, it's a high tackle. Now, is it a red card? I wouldn't have given a red card for it, but this is football. You can't just keep blaming refs because the refs helped you last week. They hurt you this week. But let's talk about before the red card, because United was getting slapped around in Old Trafford. They call it the theater of dreams. Knock it off. The theater of nightmares. Like, let's be real with each other. This is no more excuses. No more excuses. No more excuses. I made a video last week and I talked heavily about this. Bruno Fernandes is not to the level that he used to be at when he first joined Old Trafford. Ten Hag brought nothing to this club that he was supposed to, because at Ajax he played this beautiful, pressing, amazing football. And at Manchester United, there's no plan, there's no vision, there's nothing. Now, let's start there. Whether Manchester United is playing Crystal Palace or Manchester United is playing Spurs, nothing changes. Usually when you watch football, managers change things up depending on the team that they're facing. If they're facing someone like Crystal Palace, that is a team that's close to relegation, they know they can go more offensive, they know they could play certain players, they know they might not need a defensive mid, they change things up. A different style of play, a more exciting style of play. You don't get that with Manchester United. The same team that pulled up to play Crystal Palace, the same game plan, the same style, the same everything, showed up to play Spurs. And Spurs said, you gonna disrespect us and play us like we Crystal Palace? You gonna play us like we're not a team that can end in top 6? Let's show you what's up. And if it wasn't for Timo Werner having worse finishing than me, and I can barely kick a ball, right? Have you seen me kick a ball, bro? If I kick a ball right now, I'm gonna need another hernia surgery, okay? Let's just be real with each other, bro. Like, it ain't even a joke no more, bro. Like, I could probably score the chance this guy misses. They put Timo Werner one-on-one with Onana so much, and he could not score. And I do want to say one thing, because I've been harsh on Onana for a long time. Onana, over the last 2 weeks for Manchester United, has been their best player. Like, he's actually made incredible saves. His double save, I think it was against Crystal Palace. I think it was against Crystal Palace, yo. I think it was against Crystal Palace. That double save against Crystal Palace today, a couple one-on-ones against Timo Werner that he bailed them out. He's just been pretty good for them. And you now look at the matches, okay? And let's break it down, guys, because we did this in the last video. We're going to do it again. You ready? They start the season off. They beat Fulham. Congratulations. Lose to Brighton, lose to Liverpool, beat Southampton, again, a team battling relegation. The Energy Cup, we don't care about. They tie to Crystal Palace. They go to the Europa League. They tie again. They go they play at home against Spurs. They lose 3-0. Guys, taking out the Energy Cup. Let's not talk about the Energy Cup where they won 7-0 against Barnsley, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In 5 games, they won 1 against Southampton, who had a red card. The rest have been losses or ties. Manchester United, by the way. Manchester United, by the way. This is Manchester United we speak of, by the way, okay? It's awful. Chelsea is in 4th place. Arsenal, 3rd. Man City, 2nd. Liverpool, 1st. Manchester United is in 12th place. They almost have the same amount of games played as points. 6 games played, 7 points. They have more goals scored on them than games played. They have less goals scored than games played. 6 games played, 5 goals for, 6 games played, 8 goals against. Wait, actually, I lied about that. Did I say that right? No, I said it right. 8 goals against, 5-4. That's Manchester United, guys. That is Manchester United under Ten Hag. I was promised something years ago. Manchester United fans sat down with me and said, Skills, this is not the old Manchester United no more. You need to stop living in the past. This is a new Manchester United that needs to go through a rebuild. Once we get a defensive mid, we'll be a top 5 team. You got Casemiro. You turn him into a literal one of the worst defensive mids in football now. Okay, and he was the best. Then you get Ugarte, who, when he signed for PSG, I thought he was going to be the signing of the summer. Didn't work out at PSG, comes to United, and now now he's going to be trash at United. It's not a defensive mid problem. It's not a left back problem. It's not a goalie problem. It's not a center back problem. It's an everyone problem, starting with the manager. Starting with the manager. Why? Because I said it in the last video. I'm going to say it again. These are his players now. This is his team now. We need to stop acting like this ain't his team. This is his team. Before we could say, well, he needs to adapt his style. Cool. Let's talk about it. The starting 11. All right, here's the starting 11, lads. Ready? You ready for this? Starting 11. Look at this starting 11. Onana, he bought Onana. Delort was there. Martinez, he bought him. DeLit, he bought him. The right back, he bought him. Mano was there through the academy. Ugarte, he brought him. He bought him. Garnacho, academy. Rashford, academy. He bought him. Bruno was there. This is his team now, lads. You go to the bench really quickly. You go to the bench, right? Mason Mount, he brought him in. Holland, he brought him in. Eriksen, he brought him in. Casemiro, he brought him in. Anthony, he brought him in. Anthony don't even touch the field no more, and they spent all that money on him. All I'm saying, lads, is enough is enough. Enough is enough. Ten Hag's got to go, bro. If I don't see Fob tweeting today, here we go, that Ten Hag is gone, I'm not really sure what to say anymore. This is not a question of should Ten Hag be sacked. Ten Hag needs to go, like tonight. He needs to leave. This is embarrassing. He should have been gone a long time ago. And I want to take it one step back, and I don't even want to bring this guy up. Everything Cristiano Ronaldo said was facts. United fans were like, oh, Skills, man, he shouldn't have done that. And I agree, he shouldn't have done that. But he loves your club, bro. And he did that out of love. And a lot of people thought he was doing it out of ego because he couldn't play no more. The facts are, Ronaldo saw something that just wasn't right. He saw something wrong with the manager. He saw stuff wrong with the training ground, and he said it. And it needs to change because there needs to be someone that can come in and be successful in this environment. And right now, the environment is not really a friendly place for any manager. But the facts are, you can't just continue with Ten Hag, and you can't just continue with him losing mad points, because at the end of the day, this is a business, and Manchester United is a massive business, and their business needs to be in European football or around European football. And at the moment, the way this is going, now you just lost Bruno for 3 games. Explain to me how they're going to start getting points, because they look terrible. He needs to go, y'all. And I'm sorry, because United fans are always like, Skills, man, you stupid, you this, you that, you the hater. I'm not a hater, bro. I've been saying this for 2 years. Why does this guy have a job? Why, dude? Anyone who watches football can see there is no game plan, there is no game management, and the team does not play good football unless they're playing Barnsley. And unless you could play Barnsley every game of every season, get 10 out, man. Get him out, bro. And honestly, Bruno, go with them.